top 10 stupid moments of 2025. I'm not sure. There's been a lot, but he since spoke out. So did his girl, and he's got a second one that popped up on TMZ as well. But let's check this one out first.
Listen, I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna let the story go to where it don't supposed to go. You in my house, we're having an argument. All right, we grown ups. If you want to leave, leave. The kid is upstairs sleeping in my bed. You want to go upstairs and take the kids, wake them up into this grown up argument, which shouldn't have happened. Instead of letting them sleep, you want to snatch her and take her with you. Then you got a dude coming in my bedroom where my kids is asleep, and they're trying to get in my bed and take my kids because all of y'all are drunk. Y'all can't drive with these kids drunk. I'm not letting that happen. This dude is coming in my room, getting in my bed to take my kid. I'm going to defend my kids, and I'm going to defend my space. And now, when they call the police, no problem. I'm sure the police going to come and understand what I'm going through. Listen, I'm going to say this because I'm not going to let this go to jail. I'm in my bedroom. They're in there snatching my kids out of the bed while they're asleep, and they're waking up yelling and screaming and crying. A dude is getting my kid out of the bed, bro. I'm going for mine. For my kids, I'm going to double down on that. Y'all can't do that. But you know what? It is what it is. I love my kids. I'm not playing about my kids, and that's it. That's it. I'm in my house. Y'all in my bedroom. Taking my kids out of the bed at 4 a.m. with a man, with you, in my bedroom. I don't know what else I would have done. I showed self-control. I didn't touch Princess. I didn't touch nobody until the nigga started trying to get in the bed and snatch my go to jail. That's a whole nother thing, man. I'm in my house. I hate that this shit happened.
Does that change anybody's perspective? Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, because a father and a mother should always feel in the right to defend their children. But this isn't, from what we see and what we're hearing and what ended up on our live stream, a situation where you're defending like your child's health, right? Here's the reason why. We're not talking about somebody trying to hurt your child. We're talking about the mother of your children who was there. Obviously, she's on the stream and everything, trying to take the kids somewhere else. Now, you mentioned the thing about the drunk driving and all that. And when he was saying that to her on the stream, she didn't react by saying, I ain't drunk. She was like, I'm not driving. Right. So he's got a good call there. Right. But here's the thing too, like this guy that you're talking about, who is he? Is it Shorty's man? Is it a friend of the family? How did he get in? Was he already there? Because in that right there, Ray's only talking about an argument that started. And then because of the argument, now they want to take the kids and go. Because I want to be careful. I don't want to let Ray J try to use the kid card and convince me that if somebody's trying to take a kid out of your home, you're supposed to go. Generally speaking, duh. Duh. But the devil be in the detail, right? Because it'd be like your BM was one of the people that's trying to take the kid. What was the argument about? Did she feel the kid was in danger? Was she just being spiteful? And who's the guy and how did the guy get in the crib? If it's my crib, you know what I'm saying? Let's say hypothetically the guy is like her boyfriend or her side dude or whatever, right? Like, is your BM bringing another nigga in your home? Because if so, she don't know who you. She don't respect. She don't understand no rules. You lucky if you could pull another man up in my fucking driveway. You lucky if you could pull up in my subdivision with another nigga. You know what I'm saying? There's lines of respect. You know what I mean? And Pete, there are these scenarios where you got two parents, they're cordial, and they learn how to move on, and they both accept that each one is going to be dating. And then in a perfect world, all right, here I am with my BM. We don't date anymore. We're not together anymore, but we have a child together. I have a new girlfriend. She has a new boyfriend. In a perfect world, she gets to the point where she's comfortable with the woman in my life, and I'm comfortable with the man in her life. There's somehow some level of trust that gets established, meaning that you're with the mother of my child, which means that you're at times going to be around my child. So I have to have a level of trust. That's why a lot of men, they get to the point where it's like, yo, if you ever want to bring another man or get into a serious relationship, if you ever want to bring another man around my child, I got to meet them. And I don't think it's out of bounds for a man or even a mother to as well to request that, right? But the parents have to be cordial. Okay. So even if we got to that point, now let's say I know who the guy is. We're talking about Thanksgiving, right? Is Thanksgiving where this all happened? Or Thanksgiving Eve. I know who the guy is. Did you let him in the house? What is this guy doing being a part of this whole situation? Like, why was he there? I don't have that detail. So I ain't jumping out the window when Ray J uses the kid card. Like somebody taking the kids out of my baby, I'm supposed to ride. I don't know what that's about. The only thing I seen on the stream was your BM holding a child. That's what I saw. You know, did she call a man to drive her? You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, Ray, before we move on to the next clip that you got up, at the end of the day, it was still stupid no matter what to pull that gun out on camera. It's not like you pulled it out like because somebody's crashing through your door and you happen to have your joint by you where you stream for safety, and then you just grabbed it and got up and we could see it on stream. No, you flashed it. You went with the magazine, like, hey, you put it in the camera while you was talking live. And then you was like, somebody come to that door, watch, I'm gonna blow that shit down. You started doing threats on the stream. Then when you feel like it's up, you didn't even cut the stream. You left the stream going. As a matter of fact, by the time your BM came in, you changed the angle of the camera to keep it going. And then you still doing that while you arguing with her too. And she's like, you pointed a gun at us. So there's just so much that you did wrong. All you had to do was cut the stream off. If you felt that your child was being threatened, cut the stream off. If you feel like it's about to be up and you need to be activating a gun, putting a gun in play, cut the stream off. I'll leave it here and then we're gonna move on. Last shit, people. I'm not out here trying to tell people how to get into shit or how to, beat this. None of that, because I don't want to be in none of these situations. But one of the teachings is, let's say you're in a defensive situation, because that's what Ray J is claiming. I'm trying to defend myself or defend my child, right? Let's say you have a home invasion and you have to shoot a home intruder, right? If you feel like you're in the right, or if you feel like you was defending yourself and your family, you're probably gonna call 911. Hey man, I just put something down in my living room. Somebody pull up, right? You know what 911 likes to do? What they try to do, they try to keep you on the phone. They try to keep getting information, try to keep talking to you. You know what they teach you about those type of defensive shootings or whatever? 911, there's been an incident at my home. This is my address. I am the owner of the home. This is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a brown hat and a black t-shirt. A gun was involved. Somebody was hurt. Please come to my house. Remember, I'm the owner calling you right now. I'm wearing a black t-shirt and a brown hat. When the police arrive, I will be standing by the front door. Hang up. They're not supposed to be able to hear any more it's all recorded. Background noise, you and your wife talking. Yeah, that's why I jumped through the window after that nigga. It's all incriminating. You hang up. They want to keep you on the phone. You hang the fuck up. You leave all of that other shit for your lawyer. That's it. You leave all of it for your fucking lawyer. Ray J just did too much on stream on purpose. I damn near want to fucking end it there, but let's see what else he's talking about, because there was more shit that came out today. All right, let's go. What is this one? Ray J, don't be a jerk. Describes fight with handsy jail cellmate. You got into it while you was in there that fast too? What's this?
I just got out of jail. It's not cool.
Jail was not okay, bro. Yeah, homie. Just arguing with this in here, jacking off in jail. It's crazy, yeah. Bro, I almost beat the 4 times because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to survive in there, bro. Off in there, bro, under his bed, bro. Under his bed. It was crazy. I almost beat that under his bed, bro. Playing with me. Talking about Ray J, Ray J. It was a lot. Yeah, man. Never go to jail, y'all. It was really bad. Nah, we banned from Twitch permanently. Forever. We'll never be able to go back on Twitch. We banned permanently, and that's it. Yeah, we just transferred over. They banned me permanently because I was defending my kids, but it's cool. I'm not worried about it, bro. I don't work for none of these. Bro. I don't work for nobody. We work with.
See, there you go. And that's what I said yet on the first take when it first happened. I said, listen, if you're trying to record what's going on to protect yourself or to keep evidence because you feel like you're going to be in the right, just do it on your phone. Just record it. You know, police need a warrant to go into your phone. Yeah, I mean, like even trying to show the police what happened, you got to be careful with that too. I'll tell you the story of my man that ended up catching charges because he lit off at somebody. I was trying to steal his car in the driveway. And then he showed the police the ring camera, but the ring camera footage shows that the person was running away while he was getting shot at. So they're like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to shoot at somebody that's evading, you know? So you need your lawyer in play, but you can record to protect yourself. You just don't need to be live. And that's why Twitch banned you. And that's part of your livelihood. That's why they banned you. The gun, the threats, you're in the background of the audio. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Twitch has a billion people on their platform, drawing viewership, drawing sponsorship, creating money and ad revenue and all that type of stuff. They don't need nobody. They'll get rid of anybody. Okay, like it don't matter. It don't matter. So Ray J, you were the next one. Let's listen to his BM. Let's listen to his BM.
I just want to say I've been doing a really great job at protecting my peace and staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business. I love my kids, and I would never do anything to put them in danger, including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around. I would never do anything.
So when you hear stuff like that, like this, she's willing to get on whatever platform, Instagram Live or whatever, and talk like this, she'll talk like this to the judge. I mean, technically you already are because you're speaking about this shit publicly, and a lawyer or anybody can grab this shit. She will talk like this to a judge, whether you're in a criminal situation, you're still fighting charges, or you're in a custody battle.
Anything to put my kids' lives in danger. I'm the best mother, and I do it alone. I take my kids to school alone. I go to parent-teacher conferences alone. I put them to bed alone while you're out here running around the world terrorizing women and abusing women. What I'm not about to do is let you deflect and not take accountability.
Be careful now with all this abusing women and doing all of this. You out here doing reality TV with him, doing all these toxic scenes and whatnot. No, so I still say allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. You know, and you also chose to lay down with this nigga, right? Like Ray J was never had this Prince clean, charming reputation. Like he was always had this celebrity moving around reputation. No, like, so you're not gonna get. Come on now, like slow down, honey. Slow down. I don't try to act like no fucking angel out here.
For your actions, for pulling a gun out on me and my cousin's husband because I was trying to take my kids and leave your house.
There it is. So we were asking that earlier. There goes my answer. You guys could tell I don't watch this shit. I wait until I could watch it with y'all live 9 times out of 10. Your cousin's husband. So is that why the person was in the house? Family function, pre-Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving Day, whatever. because ain't no nigga just walking in my crib and aiding to take my child. Impossible. And no woman that ever would date me would ever try me like that. Would ever open up the door to let a nigga in to come into my house to do something that I would disagree with. No woman would ever that I date would ever try that with me. Ever. Ever. So I think that's the answer. I think this guy was already in the house because you had a function. Y'all had a function going on. I'll still say allegedly.
I agreed to come over there and cook for Thanksgiving because I wanted you to be around your kids with me present, because the last time I left them with you, they found you naked in a bed with a woman. And when I tried to ask you about it, you told me to f myself and that I don't run shit over there. So take accountability, right? Do better. Check yourself into rehab, because you're more than drunk. You're not about to sit here and try and make me look crazy when I am the best mother. Since the day my kids were born, I've been the best mother, and I'll take that because I am. Everything I do for my kids, including being around you when I don't want to or have to. It's crazy. I'm going to continue to pray for you and pray that you get the help that you need. Because waving a gun around and leaving guns everywhere around your house is not okay.
Oh, that's a whole nother angle there, buddy. Child endangerment is a whole nother ballgame. Okay. I don't even want to pull up the stats right now because it makes my skin crawl of children per year that hurt themselves, God forbid, kill themselves with family-owned guns. The moment that you have children, and you want to know what's crazy? It's supposed to be adults as well, but it's very, very reckless to situate your house in a home where guns are accessible to certain people in a way where somebody can get hurt that you don't want to get hurt. And God forbid it's a child, but it happens a lot. Shit, you got some of these kids that get their hands on their parents' guns, and where do they bring them? Right to school. Right to school. How many school shootings have we seen? It'd be the parents' gun. How many times have we seen that? Parents be catching charges and shit too. Right? Got these little beautiful kids running around the crib. People, be responsible with your weapons. Be careful. That be charges within itself. She's going in right now. Well, y'all don't even realize how damaging some of this shit could be that she's saying publicly.
I did nothing to you to deserve that. My cousin's husband didn't do anything to deserve that. And never again.
All right, there we have it. There we have it. Princess's wife. Is this no? This says Princess Love. Are they still married? Shout out to Jay. Are they still married? I don't know. I don't follow the whole reality TV thing. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. Never been a fan of that stuff. I catch clips every here and there, come across your desk, but I don't know the stories and all that type of shit. I don't even know this girl. I met her literally right now covering the whole Ray J situation. I'm kind of glad I don't be knowing that shit. All right, y'all. Let's go to battle rap.